I think it helps when we got on here on Monday just to be able to get in here, move around, kind of get your mind, back into it. Obviously, you get an extra day to prepare a little bit. But yeah, today was good. It was a challenge just to bring some energy. You come off a long weekend. A lot of guys are, using that downtime to rest their bodies and whatnot, catch up on sleep and get back into our schedule. And so this is honestly the first normal week we've had in a while. So I think the challenge is to just dial in and get back in your routine and, bring some energy to practice.
When you go against the Steelers, they're going to bring a tough defense. What do you have to expect out there on Sunday?
Yeah, physicality, especially up front, and then they're opportunistic as well. Doug has talked a lot about it, of them, just making, most of those opportunities and getting the ball back to their offense. So we got to do our best protecting the ball, protecting up front, and then making the plays on the perimeter.
Bye week's right around the corner. How do you prevent everybody from kind of looking ahead and saying, hey, we get another week of rest?
I say going into the bye week 6-2 is a lot better than 5-3. So, we keep that in perspective. Nobody likes losing going into the bye week. It just makes it that much sweeter. So there's definitely more of an incentive to go down there and get a win this week.
Has Travis kind of taken his game to the next level this year? He was pretty good last year, but what he's doing this year?
I think so. You see a lot, obviously, with what he's able to do when we hand the ball off to him. But, I think he's, progressed a lot in being able to pass protect. And then, obviously, what we asked him to do out the backfield. I think he's done a great job of catching the ball out the backfield. And, we do those plays, screens and whatnot. He does a great job after the catch of just making things happen. So he just keeps getting better and better every week. And, it's fun having a back there that's like him.
You're winning aside, going into the bye week, how important, how big would it be for you guys to sort of, keep this kind of momentum you guys have found, on the offense to maybe clean up some little things, but obviously just keep clicking in the right direction?
Yeah, I think it always just gives you more of an opportunity to just keep becoming the offense that you want to become. Especially going later into the season. We learned last year, we want to get hot, at the right time. And so I think we still have a little bit of a gap to fill to be able to get to where we want to be, especially going into the back half of the season. So all of that just provides time for us to just work out some kinks and make sure that, we're clicking at the right time.
How well do you know Patrick Peterson?
Very well. Was with them 3 years in Arizona. And obviously he was there a lot longer, when I was a kid, growing up and watching the Cardinals and, all the plays that he made. And he made me better. Went against him a bunch in practice, and it was always a battle and taught me a lot. So it'll be fun to play against him again.
This will be your first time being on the other team from him, though, right?
Yeah, first time. It'll be your first time. So definitely excited to get out there and compete against him.
You said you watched him play as a kid. He's not going to be happy to hear that.
I mean, it's the truth. I mean, a lot of those tenured guys that were there when I was on the Cardinals. I grew up in the Valley. I got to watch a lot of them play. So I guess a kid in high school. I still consider that being a kid.
Longevity's something to be proud of. He's still
playing.
playing.
Heck yeah. I hope people are saying that about me. I hope people are saying that, they watched me when they were kids, on TV. So, no, it's definitely an testament to him.
You guys have been without Zay for a little bit, starting to work his way back. What does he bring when he's out on the field?
He brings a lot. Just his presence out there, his speed, his physicality, the ability to make contested catches and whatnot. He just opens up our offense. His ability to, have an impact in the run game as well. He's smart. And when you have a veteran like that, 7 years of experience, that stuff is priceless. So, we definitely miss him. But I know he's doing everything in his power to get back and, also be smart as well.
Those last 3 games were kind of like weird weeks. They were fast and furious, kind of kept coming. Now you're kind of settling back into that normal routine a little bit. How do you make sure that you don't, relax a little bit and you keep that foot on the gas?
I think we just continue to do what we were doing that we did those weeks. Practice well, go over the game plan well, and just, stay in the moment and go out there and get a win.
How hard is it when teams are inverting coverage, rolling guys, bracketing? How hard is it to maybe stay involved when they're doing everything they can to take you out of the game plan?
Yeah, it's hard sometimes, but, I'm here to help the team get wins, and we're 5-2, and I'm happy about that. So it's all part of the game.
Do you have to kind of revel in other guys' success when the defense is following you maybe and leaving guys on the other side open?
Nah, I mean, I'm happy, like I said. I mean, when the offense moves the ball, it feels good, and then when we win the game, it feels even better. So I'm happy that we're winning games.
Would it be nice to have a defense maybe not show you so much attention?
Doesn't matter. Win the game. I mean, win the game is the most important part. But maybe this week. That's why we got a lot of weeks.
Is there something to the defense is showing you that sort of respect? Do you like that? I mean, that they know what you can do out there?
I guess. I mean, yeah. I've been gone a while. They showing a little bit of respect out there. So it is what it is. But we winning the games.
Did you make that catch on the sideline? I thought your foot came down.
I think I did. I needed that one, but I think I did.
What type of defense is the Steelers?
Physical. T.J. Watt, Minka Fitzpatrick. Physical defense. They've been playing really well. Been helping their offense out a lot over there, and they've been winning games.
You know Minka from back at Alabama.
Yeah.
What kind of DB is he? Is he a guy where you kind of got to know where he's at on the field?
Yeah, for sure. You got to always know where he's at. He's a ball hawk. He's gonna find the ball. He's gonna fly around. Smart, physical, just an all-around great player.
You guys have put some things together the last couple of weeks. How important is it to not only get a win but play well in this week before the bye?
It's very important. I mean, we should look at it as like, we got a break coming up. Let's give it all we got for this 1 week and get our bodies back after. But I think it's very important, 5-2. Let's go 6-2 versus a really good team away. And it'll just, help us get a little better.
How close do you think this offense is getting to where it can be?
I think we're getting close. I mean, a lot of practice, a lot of games, so we only could get better. I think you only get better if you continue to keep working and keep competing and then keep going against different, looks. And, eventually it's going to, shoot through. And I think it's going to work eventually in the right games. So that's the best thing.
And you've eliminated your ball security has been so much better this year, right? Was that an emphasis for you in the offseason too?
I got to protect the ball. I can't be out here putting the ball on the ground. So I do lose that job. And clearly I love my job. So it was an easy fix for me.
That was a sense of pride for you this year, how much better it is?
It was just a sense of just understanding the NFL and just understanding that they're always pushing at the ball. So like last year you would see me try to get that one extra yard and like try to stiff form in between the tackles, where now I'm just going to cover the ball up and go on to the next play. There's no need to fight for the extra yard and lose the ball.
What kind of hot streak you been on the past few games, man? Is it a hot streak? You got 3 games with 2 touchdowns in each one of it? How does it feel when you making history in this franchise where now people are going to be trying to surpass you one day?
I don't really look at it as like that. Honestly, I feel like these past couple of games, like the touchdowns have been cool, but I've had like 50 yards, like 60 yards. I feel like I'm the type of guy I want to go out there and have like 100 yards, and I feel like that's like what I look forward to, or that's like as a running back what I want. And I feel like at the end of the day we're winning, and I feel like I'm helping us be in the position to win games, and that's what it's all about at the end of the day. But I really don't feel like I've been on a hot streak for real.
Has anybody told you how rare that is to score 2 touchdowns, 3 straight games, and the fact that you could become the first since LaDainian Tomlinson in 06 to do it in 4 straight games?
I feel like I never understood how rare it was till you said LT name, honestly. Because, like, I have to realize that this is, like, the NFL, and, like, this is not normal. Although I've been playing football my whole life and I've been good at it my whole life, this isn't the norm. And I feel like I have to do a better job of understanding that, understanding where I'm at, and kind of smelling the roses and just stop being so locked in the moment. Because I feel like as football players, you're always worried about, like, okay, we won that game, now it's on to the next. So just kind of smell the roses and understand where I'm at and where I could take it, and that God blessed me to be in this position, and I just have to put my best forward to continue to strive and do great things.
Baby brother gets the stadium for a week now. Does he have to score twice?
He has to win. I feel like it's all about winning. And I feel like he's going to have a tall task. And as long as he focuses on winning, the touchdowns and the yards are going to come, because you're out there doing whatever you can do to win the game. And that's when you play your best.
This is the first regular week in a while. Those last 3 weeks were kind of fast and furious games. How do you make sure that you don't, like, take your foot off the gas pedal a little bit this week?
Just understand that we have to go 1-0 each and every week. Don't change our process. Don't change nothing. Stay locked in, stay focused, and just go out there and execute and play for each other. And I feel like we did a really good job of that. We've been preparing on the front end, and I think we're paying off for us on the back end.
What sort of defense does the Steelers have?
Man, you see those 2 guys on the end. You have 90, you have 56, and and they want to funnel everything inside, and they're great pass rushers. So I feel like we have to do a great job of staying out of third and longs. Be very good on first and second down so we get them in third and short situations. That way you kind of take the pass rush out of it, but you really don't take the pass rush out of it. But if you're 3rd and 13, you know they're going to be amped up and coming for you. So we have to execute and play our style of football and stay out of third and long.